無論係日常消遣定係節日慶祝，酒好多時都係社交場合上面一個好重要嘅角色嚟㗎。五顏六色嘅 cocktail 就好似魔法咁，喺社交場合上面做一個穿針引線嘅工作，將人與人連接住。而背後嘅魔術師當然就係 Bartender 啦。擁有英倫血統嘅 Devine 曾經喺 London 同 San Francisco 嘅著名餐廳工作，認識咗加拿大嘅太太之後，將佢嘅調酒經驗帶到嚟溫哥華。初到埠嘅時候備受注目，唔單止咧被稱為 Master of Muddling， 更加2007年嘅時候，被 Vancouver Magazine 評為 Bartender of the Year。Hi Nick, really my pleasure to have you on our show today. One of the best cocktail maker bartender in Vancouver.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. So I know you have worked in the England bars and bars in the States, and of course bars in Canada, Vancouver as well.
Right.
What are some differences between these three countries?
Well, I've been lucky enough to travel all, not just those countries, to other places too. So, been fortunate to work with some great people, and that's how I got my experience. England's, particularly London, fast-moving, amazing cocktail scene. I was there when it was exploding. San Francisco, again, was a cocktail mecca, and got to work with some great people there. And then moving to Vancouver, there wasn't a lot going on when I first moved here, but over the last 10 years, I've been lucky to be part of what's been a cocktail revolution here. Cocktails do and they don't. Cocktails have always traditionally been aperitifs or digestives, so before and after the meal. And I'm still of that school of thought. That said, people like to have cocktails during their meal. They can work. For instance, this cocktail right here is a Vespo, which is a twist on a traditional martini. So it's gin, a little overproof vodka, and lillet, which is a sweetish wine-based aperitif. And it's phenomenal. It's really fresh, and you have the lemon twist in there. So I mean, this would go quite easily with something seafood-based, prawn cocktail, something like that. Yeah, it's kind of got that fresh lemony approach, which goes with it. So it's not that cocktails can't go with food; they absolutely can. I'd rather have a glass of wine, and I'll have this before.
The before and after, right?
After.
Perfect. 堅持選用上等嘅好酒同埋新鮮嘅材料，創立至今一直都係溫哥華人心目中飲 cocktail 嘅 to go place。嚟到呢度，我哋就好似返去 cocktail 嘅黃金時代。So Nick, may I know what are you going to teach us today?
Because here at the Cascade room, we've got do a classic cocktail program. So I've chosen a couple of different drinks for us today. The first one's a Clover Club cocktail. The Clover Club is a club in Philadelphia, and it dates pre-Prohibition time. So here we go. So first of all, we're going to start with a little coupe glass, a little ice in there. So we chill that. Then we're going to make the drink in the glass here. So first of all, the base spirit is gin.
Gin.
So we're using a Beefeater London Dry. We're going to have 2 ounces of that. So fresh squeezed lime juice.
So I see lime juice is one of the ingredients. What other ingredients in this cocktail?
So so this will be our sour part of the drink. And for the sweetness, we have a raspberry syrup. We make this in-house. So we have fresh raspberries, sugar, and cook down with water, mix it up, and then we strain it. So we have a really nice, fresh-tasting raspberry syrup. And we'll stick 1 ounce of that in there. But this is egg white.
Egg white.
You could use an egg white straight from the egg. You're not. I don't think you're really allowed to do that. So this is slightly pasteurized egg white. So now, because it's got egg white, we want to shake it very hard.
Okay.
Do you want to have a go at shaking?
You can demonstrate first.
So it's important to do that big shake because you want to emulsify that egg. And you see how you got all the foam happening there? There we go. And then put our strainer, take the ice out of there so that's nice and chilled now. It's important the cocktails are always cold.
It's perfect amount.
Yeah. And there, that's our Clover Club cocktail right there. And we don't garnish this one. You You just leave it because the foam itself kind of acts like
Oh,
a
that's
nice
the garnish of it. Is there any other like cocktail that's more simple that can be made at home that you can teach us?
Absolutely, yeah. So
Or maybe like I can learn it myself right now.
okay, so this one is really easy. This is called the Pimm's cocktail. Here it is. It's made in London, England, which is where I'm from, so I feel very close to it. So yeah, it's beautiful and it's got great aromatics. So for this one, maybe we'll get you to make this one.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so we're going to put 2 ounces of the Pimm's, so in there, right to the top.
Right to the top. And put it in there.
Yeah, put it straight in. So yeah, if you want to put that in the glass there. And then we'll pop this in here. Then if you want to put ice to the top there.
To the top right there.
And then traditionally you could do fresh lemonade as a mixer, or Sprite, which we call lemonade in England, but ginger ale I think works really well. So we're going to talk that to about there. That's perfect. And then if you want to give that a little gentle stir, you don't want to stir it too much because then you'll lose the fizz, but you want to try and get all that fruit up within the drink. So yeah, that kind of comes up. And quite often in England we'll make this in a pitcher.
Oh, okay.
So we can share it at a summer garden party or a barbecue.
This one's like single portion.
Yeah. So this is a single one, and it's easy to make at home, as you can see. And you can put all manner of other things. So ginger, strawberries, apples, the traditional.
So it's like anything you want.
Pretty much. You're basically making a fruit cocktail. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, so that's it. And if we want to be a little bit fancier, maybe stick a little mint sprig in there too. And there's your Pimm's cocktail.
如今 cocktail 已經慢慢變成為一種嘅社交符號，約埋3、5知己摸下酒杯底，帶少少醉意，呢個咪係我哋嘅黃金時代咯〜